Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to hashtag AskFYE Google Hangouts Midterm Madness. Joining us today is Corey Green, Learning Strategies Graduate Assistant at LSU Center for Academic Success. Hi, Corey.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thanks for joining us today. Just before we dive into questions, don't forget that if you have any questions live or any questions come up that you can think of while we're filming, you can submit them on Twitter using hashtag AskFYE and we'll be sure to get them answered. So Corey, tell us a little bit about you and your role at LSU Center for Academic Success.
All right, so my name is Corey Green. I am a graduate student here at Louisiana State University. I'm studying counseling. In the Center for Academic Success, I am a learning strategist, and I help students with time management pieces, helping them with specific techniques to work best for their kind of study habits, as well as presenting to different organizations on campus.
Awesome. What's a fun fact about Center for Academic Success?
Okay, well, the Center for Academic Success was just awarded a national award that's good for 3 years.
Awesome.
And we were only one of 2 universities to receive it in the nation.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So let's dive into our midterm questions. What programs does CAS offer to help students learn the right ways to study?
Okay, so we do a few workshops. They are smart thinking. So through smart thinking, we do workshops for physics, lecture courses, bio and chem. We also do prep for midterms, prep for finals, which are just times. They're going to be like about 30 to an hour minute sessions designated before the week of finals. And they're going to just be random tips to help you get that edge up for those midterms and finals.
Awesome. How many times a year is the smart thinking workshops offered?
It varies.
Okay, awesome. How can students find private tutors for specific subjects?
Okay, so for private tutors, the Center for Academic Success actually doesn't sponsor a tutoring service.
Okay.
But if you would like to find a specific tutor, LSU actually has a tutor finding service that you can come on our website and search. It's like tutor matching. And you can just find it on our website, www.lsu.edu/CAS.
Okay, awesome. What are some of the, I know you mentioned that you don't offer a specific tutoring service, or what are some ways that students can, or what are some types of tutoring that you can get through CAS?
Okay, types of tutoring. We have the Tutoring Center,
okay,
which is located in Middleton. You can get help with math, physics, engineering, just about any core subject that you could possibly take throughout your time here. We also have a supplemental instruction, which is called SI, which basically is when a student who previously took that class will take that class with you again, and then that same student will have study sessions hosted by the student. And it's kind of just better because the student understands what the professor wants because they've taken the class previously and made a good grade, and it's a peer, so it just works better that way.
Awesome. What are some tips to help students stay organized during midterms or other busy weeks in the semester?
I would say even if you're not this kind of person, and you can still benefit from it. Everyone has a phone. Everyone uses iPhone, Android, whatever. Use that calendar. Make use of it because it's wonderful software. You can program, what needs to be done whenever you want it to be done. What is coming up? What midterms do you think is more important that you want to study for first? So you could use that calendar to your benefit, and the pleasure of it is that you have it in your hand at all times, so it's constantly reminding you to kind of just stay on track.
Okay. A lot of students find the Shell Study Tutoring Center very helpful. I know you kind of mentioned it briefly. Can you tell us more about it and how students can use it?
Yeah, so the Shell is located in Middleton. It's kind of in the big room to the left. It's open Monday through Thursday from 9:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it closes at 3 p.m. on Fridays. You can go in there, just bring your textbook, notes, or whatever you need to, and your homework. You can start your homework in there. If you don't need their help, that's good. At least you're there when you need them. But if you do, you can. They give you the subject-specific card to place on the card holder, and their tutors just floating around, so they'll be more than happy to come help you.
Awesome. What is the best way to find tutoring outside of the tutoring center in the library?
Okay, I'm sorry, I said question one more.
What is the best way to find tutoring outside of the tutoring center in the library? So I guess
Okay,
outside of the
okay.
Shell Center.
Once again, I think one of the best resources is that tutor matching service that we
Okay.
have, because there are actually other students on campus that apply to be tutors, and you just kind of get matched up with them, and like payment is done through them. So I think that's a really cool resource as well.
Awesome. How do you use the free online tutoring resource that you offer on your website?
Okay. Well, the first 900 hours are free to the students. CAS puts the bill for that. It's totally 24 hours, so you can get on there any time of the day, whenever it's convenient for you, which is kind of one of the biggest perks about it. In order to access it, you need to go to My LSU and then go to Student Services, and then it just takes you from there.
Awesome. What advice would you give to students who can't make their SI sessions due to other class conflicts?
Okay, I actually run into this a lot. Well, what I like to tell students is that your SI leaders are students just like us. So I would try to reach out to them and say, well, I can't meet this time. Can you point me in the direction to other SI leaders that probably might not teach the same exact section as that, but you're in the same subject, and go to their SI session, or that SI leader might be able to direct you to online resources that could be of benefit to you.
Okay. Where's a good place to get study materials for exams?
Okay, CAS. You can come in and make an individual consultation with a learning strategist, and we'll sit down and give you very specific tools and techniques designated for your class and your learning preference.
Okay. Are there eBooks still available for students to use?
Yeah, the library actually has a growing number of eBooks. There are some textbooks that are available there, but it's kind of like on that whole first come, first serve basis thing that you can check them out. But yeah, I'd head over to Middleton and see about that.
Awesome. What specific study materials does CAS provide?
Okay, well, if you come to one of our consultations, I'd first sit down and we'd go over, try to figure out your learning preference. Do you prefer to take in information kinesthetically, visually, things of that nature? So we assess that. And then we move on to talking about the study cycle, which is the recommended way that CAS says that you can study, or you should study. And then after that, we kind of move on to more time management pieces.
Awesome. Where's the best place to start when beginning research?
The best place to start when beginning research, I would say, is the library, because a lot of people don't know this, but you have a librarian is designated for every discipline here at the university. So if you go into Middleton and you hang a left, that is actually the research desk. You can go there. A librarian is there all the time. And if it's not your subject-specific librarian, they can go get them.
Awesome. How can students find mentors?
Okay, well, it kind of depends. So we have non-academic style mentorships through the Office of Student Enrollment. So you can go that route, and it's mostly for like leadership purposes through mentorships. Or I would suggest you go to your academic college, because they have a lot of mentorship programs there as well.
Okay. So are there any spots on campus where students can rest in between studying?
Okay, well, that could be anywhere. I would suggest there are a lot of residential halls, or not even, excuse me, not residential halls, academic halls that have these really nice, foyers in the front, like this one. This is Johnson. It has a really nice area in the front. I would suggest there because it's quiet, it's peaceful. You see people, but they're not talking. So.
Okay. One student in particular is looking for SI help for their class. What would be the best way for them to kind of find that help?
Okay. You can actually go on our website, and as soon as you get there, you'll see this module that says what subject. If you know the subject that you're looking for SI leader for, you can hit the scroll down bar, pick a subject, and it'll bring up all of the SI leaders for that subject.
Okay. How can you become a tutor in the Tutoring Center in Middleton if you're interested?
All right, you can go to the Shell Tutorial Center and talk to Miss Susan, and you can fill out an application with her.
Awesome. What is the best way for petroleum engineering students to find tutoring for their classes?
Okay, well, we do offer some SI sessions and tutoring for particular engineering courses. But my first piece of advice would be to go to your academic advisor,
Okay.
see what they have to offer, because a lot of the engineering majors actually host study sessions within their own college.
Okay, awesome. And just to kind of wrap things up, what is the one thing you wish students knew about achieving academic success, and what tip or advice would you give them to make studying for midterms less stressful?
Okay, I think I can answer that all for just one thing. Just time management. School is fun; it should be fun. But one of the easiest and best practices to begin to do while we're here in college is to kind of just work on that time management piece. So if you know make plans, make a plan for what you're going to study, make a plan for your goals for the week, make a plan. Okay, I'm going to study this amount this week and stay consistent to it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you make that a habit, you're going to make great grades in the end.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you for being here, Corey, and helping out with Midterm Madness. Remember, everyone, if you missed today's Hangout or past Hangouts, you can go onto our website at lsu.edu/FYE and check out past Hangouts. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next month.